Oh, sorry. Last time we talked about the HTML structure, the page structure. We talk about different tags in the HTML, such as H1 tag for the heading tag, paragraph tag for p tag, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of tags, basic tags, which we talked about last time. We talked about the list, ordered list, and so on. Today, we will be looking at HTML styles, HTML links, and HTML images. When we say HTML styles are attributes that you add to a web document in order to give it a more beautiful look. From the word styles, you want to style the page. So if you are using styles are attributes that add more beautiful lines to our code or beautiful designs to our document or to our website. Now, how do we make use of this HTML style? I said it's an attribute. For example, let's look at this awareness website here on this our page. Let's look at we can decide to add styles. Styles are joined with the elements. This is H1. If I decide to type styles here, you can see style. HTML style. That's why you are having A here. A showing, which means it's an attribute. You can see attributes. Attribute. Style. Let's say style is equals to, probably I want to give it a color. We have color. Color is a property. And we have the value. What type of color do I want to give to it? Probably I want to give it blue. Let's select. You can see Sublime Text has great intelligence in order to predict line of code for you easily. You can see H1 style. Initially I said ordinary H1 like this. You can see. But now we join the H1 style elements this way. H1 style, color, column, blue, semicolon. This semicolon means we are done with this one here. You can decide to have background color. Background color, you can see. So since we are now background color, yes, let's wait. So we have H1 style, color, blue. Let's save and see what the page is going to give us. Let's open the browser. You can see we have blue. Blue awareness website is here now. So that is how we deal with styles. If I want to decide to give it a color, a background color, I can decide to write background color here, and I said black. Let's refresh the page and see. That's how we give styles to page using that style attribute. I can decide to say border. For example, let me move this back. I decide to say border. I said dotted, or let me say dotted or dashed. Let's refresh. These are styles. These are styles. So style can be applied to the paragraph tag as well, and other subheadings here, and the list item as well. Let's now go further. I said we also have what is called HTML links. Links here are interconnected pages. What are HTML links? HTML links are links in which can assist us to move from one page to another. Links are interconnected page on the system. Links are interconnected page on the system, on the website. So if you say A is a link tag. We call it, though it's called anchor tag. Anchor with R, but it is what's used to denote a link when we are coding it on our site. HTML links are used to navigate from one page to another. A link is just like a book. We can have 10 pages in a book. But how do you move from one page to another? That is applicable to a website. A website can have many pages. There is this link that will allow us to move from one page to another. Are we together? Now, having done that, let's try what is called HTML links. For example, look at this paragraph here. I can try to use our style here again and say color of this style should be green or blue as well, and save and refresh from my page here. You can see we have blue, but I want to try something. Let me say at this point, after this awareness website, I want to add something like click here to view my profile. I can try to say click, I can try to say a tag, you can see click here. Sorry, my keyboard, I want to use on-screen keyboard here. Click here to view my profile. You can see I'm done with that. I can try to close the A. I see I'm closing the A tag now. This is an anchor tag. Now, if we save and refresh the page from the browser, it is going to be there. This is click here to view my profile, but it is not clickable yet. Before it can be clickable, you have to add an attribute that is called. What's the attribute called? The attribute is called href attribute. We are going to add it here after the A before closing the angle bracket. So href, can see href can see the options, can pick it, can select it. Href can see is equals to quote, double quote. That's why Sublime Text is good for you to predict what you want to type. Then we have href, and I'll say profile. Let me use my screen keyboard. Profile.html. Let's see what we're going to have. Let's refresh. You can see that is why this place is clickable now. It's bringing it's bringing a palm. When an item is clickable on the web page, it's able to have this arrow cursor. Once you put it on this, it's going to change to palm, which means that place can be clickable. But let's click and see. Once you click, what do you have? Find us found. Reason because we have not created a page bearing profile.html yet. Definitely this page cannot be found on the web page, which means it is an error 404. The page cannot be found, or it has been changed, or it has been moved from or deleted, so we don't have a page called this. But if we have a page, or let's say we want to create a profile page, we can as well create the profile page. Let me right click on my awareness project here and say new file and save. Ctrl S and say profile. Sorry, I'm using my own screen keyboard. Don't mind me. Profile.html. Let's see. HTML and tab. I'm going to give you the structure back. Let me see H1 profile. Let me say profile. Let me say H1. Let me also add a U tag. U tag is used to underline. I close my U here. So let's go back to the page and see. Let's go back and see and test. You can see. Click here to view my profile. Let's click. You can see. It has taken us to the profile page. Initially, we don't have the profile page. That's why it's telling us find us found. But now we have created the profile page. But the profile page only has an heading of profile. We have not created any paragraph on the body in the body of the page. You can see profile. Going back to our page, let me go back there. Now, you can as well link a page. For example, I want to link this page to my Facebook page. You can say click here to view my Facebook. Sorry, I want to use the on-screen keyboard. My Facebook. Now, since Facebook is an external link, this is another address. You can set to say https facebook.com. You can see, or you can put https colon www.facebook.com. Is acceptable that way? No, sorry. https or better still, just say www.facebook.com, or you put https colon facebook.com. Now, if I save this page and should we try from my browser here, refresh and click, let's see what is going to happen. It is going to take me to facebook.com, but because I'm not connected to the internet, my Facebook page is not going to load here. You can see we have facebook.com here. It's different from the profile I did initially. The profile that I did initially is on the profile page, is also in our web document. It's part of our web document. This is an external link, facebook.com. Now we've been able to click here to view my facebook.com. Now I want you to take an observation here. Once I click facebook.com, it opens this way. But if I don't want it to open on the page, I want it to open in a new tab like this, then we are going to add an attribute called target. The attribute, we now put underscore blank. Yes, I remember. Underscore blank. Let's now test if it will not do it. Let's refresh. You can see it's opening in a new tab for us. While the previous document is still open down. You can see it's opening in a new tab. It's going to be opening in a new tab anytime you click it, because we don't want to lose this page for now. Now, having completed that, we can also add style attributes here. Now I said style. So style color is equals to, let me say, yellow. Yeah. So that this thing here we're going to change to yellow. Or let me use red. Red is more visible there than this yellow. So let's test it again. You can see as I'm showing red. So we can add the styles in any which way we want. Now I want to return this back, or let me copy it and paste it and redo that of the profile. Click here to view my profile. Just take good observation of what I'm doing here. So I want to delete all this. So I want to have only my profile page. So here now, I'm not going to use Facebook here, I'm going to use profile.html. So now we have two links on this page. The other link is this, where we can start to break it because it's joining together. You can use BR tag. Note, this is joining together facebook.com and click it with my profile. I want to bring this one down to the next line. I can try to use BR tag here. So if I use BR tag there, once you refresh, it's going to come down to the next line. Good. I can double the BR tag as well. I can double the BR tag, so I can have double spacing here. Good. You can see. Now, this profile page here should be showing this profile page here should be showing, taking us to our profile.html page. We don't have anything yet there yet. So once I click the page, I click the page here, it still takes us to the profile page, but the profile page is empty. So now it will lead us to having how to add images on our page. How do we add images? On the web page, on the folder of your folder. On the folder of your web document, it's stated that you can create an images folder here. Images folder, what do I call this? Images folder. You can see images. Then if you have your personal picture, you can put the picture into this place. Let me check on my system if I have a picture here. Okay, I think I have my own passport here. Let me copy and paste it. You can put your passport into the images folder. Now I've copied my passport into the images folder of the project folder. Now we have, you can see we have images, we have passport there. On this our profile page, I can decide to say how do we add images to a web page? Is by saying using the img tag. Are you getting this? img tag, or probably I want to write something about me. I want not, let me just see, profile. I want not is the parade commander during NYC year. Now this is a paragraph which is supposed to be showing on the profile page when we refresh the profile page. You can see. Now I can decide to add images here even before the paragraph. Let me say I want to say images. The image tag is used by saying, okay, let me just start from the beginning instead of, so let me confuse it here. Let me just say I want to add image. We are going to say img. You can see once you press tab, after you press img and you press tab key on your keyboard, it's going to complete. You can see we have img src. The src here means the source of the image. If the image is inside the folder, you have to call the folder name first. We have the folder name bearing images. So we call images first. You will say slash. What is the picture name? The picture is passport. Yes. Dot. You have to put the extension. This is the extension .png. We have different extension in HTML. We have .jpg, .gif, .png, .jpeg, and so on. Depending on the extension the picture is having, that what you have. If you don't have the extension here, the picture is not going to display. Let's test it. Let's test our profile page. You can see the picture will be breaking. That's why it's breaking here. That is why it's breaking. So we are going to say .png. Good. There are other attributes, alternate attributes here. If you want to add, it's not a must. But if you want to add this, it's fine. What it means, anytime maybe the internet cuts on the way or the page fails to load, that is what's going to be there. Let me see my passport. So once we refresh again, you see the picture is going to show. You can see that we add picture on our page. Now I haven't add picture. Then I want to add let me say I want to add paragraph. I can add paragraph like this. You can see P and start to continue my paragraph. Let me say I want not is the parade commander during the NYC year. I put paragraph here. You can see. You're going to anything we type here. Let me just put lorem. You know about lorem, most type lorem and press tab is going to give you a sample test. Let's do lorem again. So you can complete the test with a good article later. So let's refresh and see. You can see. The reason why the picture is showing here under is supposed to start from the top here. You can do it to start from the top by using a style attribute on this picture. Let me use style attribute here. Style. Let me just say float. Float left. Yes, let's see left. Let's see. Good. You can see. So we can add more attributes. Let me use lorem again. Lorem as a sample test. LOREM and press tab. It's going to give you a sample test, which is not a real test. It is not a real article. So we can have this. Let's refresh and see. And if you want to color this article about this profile, you can as well. From the word style, you can say style here and say is equals to quote, then put the color. Let me say blue again and refresh the page again. Let's see. Very simple. So this is how we add images to our website. This is how we add images to our website. If you go to the, let me go back to the home page. You will have noticed that in some sites you start seeing, let me go back to the index page. You will start seeing something like href. Let me say you see home. Home. You close the A tag. Let me copy. Let me just say home. Let me put a symbol here on your keyboard beside the shift. Let me say home. Let me copy it. I don't want to type much. Let me say about. Let me say contact. Let me say water. Let me say water. Let me say sign up. Or let me just say login. So I can see ahref. This is an anchor tag which can take you to different pages here. Okay, let me add the previous one with it. Profile. Let me add profile here. And we decide to put the profile page here. Profile.html because we have the page already created. Others we don't have their page created yet. Okay, this one is the home is index.html. Or you just put forward slash like this. If you notice, if we save and go and test the page, you're going to see it. You can see home, about, profile. Let me put a break here because this is joining this. So let me put a break. Teach you how to use the break already. Yeah, you can see you have home, about, profile, contact, portal, login, and so on. See. Let me have like three break here. Let's see. I can decide to say, okay, let's stop here for now. Let's stop here for now. This is how we add different pages. You can copy this page back to the profile page before the profile. Paste it at this place and say save. So on this page, on this profile page, you can change it back to index.html. That's for our home page. That's our home page. So anytime they click on profile or click here, it takes them to the profile page. We can click home to go back to the home page. So that is navigation now. You can click on profile page, take us to the profile page. You click on the home page, take us back to the home page. So thank you. I think I'm going to take a pause here. So practice and test. Thank you. Awareness.